So then, welcome to the final version of the Kidderminster adventure, and this one includes the variety of routes. And the first video we're doing is the number 7 service up to Sign Hill, going from Kidderminster, and we're travelling on an ex-Central Buses ADL Enviro 200 long wheelbase. And I had this on the number 1 pre-COVID in 2020, coming towards the coronavirus outbreak. And as you know, the number 1 is now numbered the 8, which is the rifle range one, and now runs to Hales Park. So I hope you enjoy the video. So then, we are now on the 10 from Kidderminster to Offmore and Spennels, and we are travelling on an Optare Solo SR 351, which is not the only one that looks like this at Kidderminster Depot, because you also got 350, and 350 and 351 were originally seen at Tividale Depot in 2018 and were branded for the 226, the Maryhill to Dudley service. And also there's the unique one that's not similar to 350 and 351. It's 20920, and that was an ex-Hallmark Optare Solo SR. And 20920 was then transferred to Redditch Depot following the arrival of the new street lights that were going to be branded for the 226, along with this one and 350. And now they've been transferred to Kidderminster, except 20920, and these make regular appearances on the 292, the Kidderminster to Ludlow service. And so here we are, just leaving Kidderminster now, and this one and 350 was the first proper Optare Solo SRs to come along to Kiddie on a permanent basis, because you used to have the white SR that was there for a short period of time, and then they bought one back, which is 20882, and is usually found on the 142, the Stourbridge to Hales Owen service. So anyway, we are just about to leave Kidderminster now, up towards the Spennels via the Offmore area, and we're just by the Morrison's supermarket. Well, it was the Morrison's supermarket, now known as Dunelm. It was originally also known as Safeway. So anyway, here we are going up to the roundabout, and then we're going to go up Comberton Hill. And so anyway, here we go, guys. Just leaving Kidderminster Town Centre. And as you probably know, I have missed a few parts on this route, but however, I will be doing a Whittles Legacy adventure coming very soon, because if you remembered, Whittles used to do the number 10, Kidderminster to the Spennels and the Offmore area. So that'll be very exciting to do that. And I also filmed this route pre-COVID pandemic. Well, pre-COVID lockdown 1, because we were coming into the position we were going to be in a difficult time, and that was 2020. And I had a Denny start on this route, an ex-Central Buses one, which used to be a regular on the 142, Stourbridge to Hales Owen. So anyway, here we are, climbing up Comberton Hill, and we're just coming to the Kidderminster railway station. The railway station here on the right hand side, the old building, is the Severn Valley Railway, and that is for train services to Bewdley, Arley, Highley, Hampton Road, and then on to Bridgnorth in Shropshire, which is the market town. And then of course you've got the mainline station, which is for train services going one way towards Hartlebury, Droitwich Spa, Worcester Shrub Hill, Worcester Foregate Street, and then on to Malvern Link and Great Malvern. And going the other way goes to Blakedown, Hagley, Stourbridge Junction, Lye, Cradley Heath, Old Hill, Rowley Regis, Langley Green, Smethwick Galton Bridge, the Hawthorns, Jewellery Quarter, and then it comes into Birmingham to serve Birmingham Snow Hill and Birmingham Moor Street. Then after it, trains can call at Bordesley, Small Heath, Tyseley, Acox Green, Alton, Solihull, Whitney Manor, Dorwich, and of course you've got Spring Road, Hall Green, Yardley Wood, Shirley, Whitlock's End, Withell, The Lakes, Earlswood, Wood End, Henley and Arden, and Stratford upon Avon. And of course you've got Chiltern services that also come through the Kidderminster area as well, which run towards beyond Norwich to Lapworth, Hatton, and then on to Warwick Parkway, Warwick, Leamington Spa, Banbury, Leicester North, High Wycombe and London Marylebone. So there is services towards London from Kidderminster operated by the Chiltern Railways, and they've been operating for numbers of years now. The main train operator in Kidderminster now is West Midlands Railway. It hadn't only been West Midlands Railway, it's been a variety of train services like London Midland and also Central Trains, and also known as regional railways in the past. So right now we're over in the Offmore area now, going around the Offmore Circular, and this route does a lot of detours, going around these beauty places of interest. So anyway, here we go, round the Offmore area now. So here we go. Right now, so anyway, here's the Offmore. There's a few block of flats just right there, and here we go. Just going to be turning off any minute now in the Offmore. So as you probably know, I've been wearing a face covering during the journey as well, because as you know, face coverings are mandatory on public transport at the moment, but they will be optional. But like I say, I'm having to wear my face covering. So then, here we are coming round the Offmore area now on the Service 10. And as you probably know, Diamond now do the 10s these days. It has been done by a variety of operators like Whittall's and even Thirst, when Thirst used to operate in the Kidderminster area as well. And Whittall's did a lot of buses around the Kidderminster area, and they used fleets of Denny Starts, SLFs, and as you know, I really love the Denny Start buses there. Good classic ones. Unfortunately, there's not many left now because they're all going to scrap and being replaced by modern day buses as part of the Clean Air Zone and also the Euro 6 as well, because every bus has to be Euro 6 compliant these days, especially with the Enviro 200s as well, because as you know, I like the AGL Enviro 200s, even the MMCs as well, because the MMCs are really nice buses, which you'll find at Land Flight, which operate in Solihull area. Yep, and even Johnson's operate a fleet of MMCs as well. You've got Johnson's, you've got a few other operators, and you even got First Potteries in Stoke. And also you've got other companies that also have them type of buses as well, like Nash Express, which is one of the major operators in the Midlands to have the MMCs. So here we are going around the Offmore area now, and we will soon be heading back onto the main road and then heading over to the Spennels area. So as you know, we have missed a few parts only because school traffic as well, because this was coming to when the schools were finishing. So here we are, just coming to the completion of the journey right now, really. So that will be a completion of the journey over at the Offmore, and sorry, I didn't mean to say completion of the journey, because we haven't done the Spennels yet, so my apologies for that, but I hope you're enjoying it. So anyway, here we are going along one of the most major roads now, all the way along. So then we have just now completed the Offmore section now, and we are now reverting back onto the main road. And like I say, there isn't just the 10 that covers this part. You even got the 42, which is the Kidderminster General Hospital, to Redditch via Bromsgrove, which will soon become the 52. And as well as that, you even got the 133, which is the Kidderminster to Droitwich, that runs Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, operated by Finesse Travel. And the route was previously operated by Coniston Coaches, and also Worcestershire County Council, and also Diamond Bus, and even First when they operated in Kidderminster before Diamond. So anyway, we are now on our way down to the Spennels on the number 10. So then, here we are now on our way to the Spennels on the number 10 in Kidderminster area. And once this route completes the Spennel circular, it then turns off to serve the former home base store. So anyway, here we go on to the Spennels circular right now on number 10. So here we are over the Spennels estate. So we've completed the Offmore circular, we're now doing the Spennels circular, and the 10 is one of the major routes to be seen in Kidderminster. Now, as you probably know, the 10s during the COVID lockdown 1 was actually in to work with the 1 to the rifle range, meaning the 10 was only one trip and then the one trip, because before it was every half an hour, and that was only pre-COVID, and now it's gone back to pre-COVID and running more frequent, because the 1 is now numbered the 8 connecting rifle range in Hales Park, and that is going to start serving Kidderminster General Hospital once again. Now, as you probably know, I've missed out a lot because, as you know, due to the school traffic as well, because it is so busy, and as you know, it might be a bit of bad quality when you're in the school traffic as well. But don't worry, there's going to be a Whittles Legacy adventure coming up, so I will do a Whittles Legacy adventure very, very soon. And of course, Whittles used to do the 10, so the 10 will be added onto the Whittles adventure, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, back to the route. We're now going over the Spennels estate, and we'll then soon be coming out by the home base store, which is down at Hoobrook, which is now known as B&M, but we still call it the home base store because that's how it was previously. It wasn't only home base, it originated as Focus, which was a DIY like do it all, which started in the days of WH Smith and Boots, and then it changed to Focus, and then it became home base, and now it's a branch of B&M Bargains. And to be honest, there's actually 2 B&Ms in Kidderminster. There's the one down at Hoobrook, and then there's the one in the main town centre, which used to be Waitrose back in the day. And the one in the town centre is located within the Swan Centre in Kidderminster. And then of course you got B&M also in Worcester as well. You even got one in Telford. Well, there's 2 in Telford. One that's in the town centre on the site of the former Asda store, and there's also one on the Ford Retail Park, which is a smaller version, which used to be this au natural interior place, because if you remember that store, that was one store that you used to be seen at Merry Hill. There's even a B&M at Merry Hill, which used to be known as Toys R Us and B&Q as well, and there's even one up in Dudley, which used to be known as Sainsbury's. There's also one in Briley Hill, Round Oak, which used to be known as the Fabric Warehouse, Benson's for Beds as well. So there is quite a lot of B&M stores around the country, and like I say, there's even a lot of home bases around the country. There's one in Oldbury, there's one in Worcester, Telford, Wolverhampton, Cannock. There's even one all around the country, and even one in Bromsgrove as well. There used to be one in Droitwich, but there isn't anymore. There used to be a lot of Focus stores around the country. There was one in Bromsgrove, which is now a branch of the Iceland and Home Bargains, and there was also one in King Swinford as well, which is now a branch of Aldi. And there was also one elsewhere, even at Telford, which became Wickes, then the Range, and that place called Turner's Furniture, and then it got demolished. So anyway, here we are down at the Hoobrook Island, where the viaduct is, just by the B&M store, which used to be known as Home Base and Focus. And now we're going to climb up the Hoobrook Hill all the way back to Kidderminster, and then we will head on to the free service to Stourport. So here we go, guys, going up towards past the golf club in Kidderminster as well. And as you probably know, Kidderminster used to have major retailers, like with the likes of Woolworths and even Littlewoods and even Adams the Kids. And there was even a big M&S store, but that's now moved to the Weaver's Wharf. There used to be a JJB Sports, then a DW's. There was even a Clark's, there was even Debenhams, which used to be the Bradley Mills. Slingfield Mills. There was even a Brantano shoe shop, if you remember Brantano footwear. There was also a Staples, which became an office outlet. There was even a Comet, and as well as that, there was also a Maplin as well. There was a Maplin, there was a Harvey's, there was an MFI, there was even a PC World, which had merged with Curry's, and of course you got the Range, and also that giant Sainsbury's store, which is located on the Crossley Retail Park. Sainsbury's used to be in the town centre where Wilko is now. So anyway, here we are going down onto the Compton Hill and down into Kidderminster. And like I say, please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Jersbus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And so here we go, down the Compton Hill, down towards the town of Kidderminster right now. So here we go, guys. As you probably know, Compton Hill's also served by the Kidderminster railway stations as well. And you even got variety of independent shops. You even got hospitality sectors. You even got Tesco Express, which used to be known as Choices Videos, if you remember Choices Videos, as well back in the day. So there is the subway there that links into the town. So here we go. We're now descending down into Kidderminster town centre. So there's the Dunelm Mill car park, which used to be known as the Morrison's car park. Well, the Safeway car park. The top floor's now abandoned, and there's a Aldi, and then right next to that is a Farm Foods. So as you know, Kiddy's so popular, they even have brewery sites, and there's the bingo place as well in the town of Kidderminster. So journey's now completed on the number 10. We're then going to head on to the freight to Stourport only, because as you know, the bridge being blocked off in Stourport as well. So here we go. Round to, so we're going round towards the Kidderminster bus station, just by the Tesco supermarket. So here we go. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the number 3 service towards Stourport. Thanks for watching. So then, we are now doing the freight from Kidderminster to Stourport because of the bridge in Stourport being closed, so the journey could not take us onto Arley Kings. So that meant Arley Kings had to be accessed by foot only. So we are travelling on a Plaxton Centro, which used to be at Tibberdale for the 002 route, the Maryhill to Wheeley Castle service. However, I've done the freight originally, the Sunday service run by Redditch Depot, and that was in a Plaxton Centro just like this one, but however different handrails and also different seats. The handrails were red and the seats were leather. And the seats on this one are just normal seats, while the handrails are actually yellow. And also this bus has speakers in, while the one at Redditch doesn't. And the one at Redditch also has posters of the Black Diamond, when Black Diamond existed, however this one doesn't. So anyway, here we are coming out of Kidderminster town centre right now, and we're on our way towards the town of Stourport. And the Freeze used to be known as the X3, so I will be doing an X3 Arley Kings to Redditch rediscovered in a not too distant future. So anyway, here we are by the Dunelm store right now, so I just want you to sit back, relax and enjoy the video, guys.